episode 4. Sarah, can we stop doing that while I'm filming? Let's dive in. Oh, you're like a child. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hey everyone, I was strangled by a dog. No licking my face, I have makeup on. Welcome back to my channel. You really do stink. You know that? Today, I'm sharing something deeply personal. How I'm getting out of debt and taking control of my finances. This journey has been eye-opening, challenging, a little scary at times, but incredibly empowering. I'm so excited to share the steps I have taken with you. If you're on a similar path, I hope this video inspires you to take control of your financial future. Let's dive in. Hi, welcome to Twin Mama. I'm Izzy, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel, Facing the Reality of Debt. The first and most definitely hardest step has been facing the reality of my debt. So I had to sit down and take a long, hard look at the numbers. Credit cards, loans, IOUs, and I really had to understand how much I owed and to whom. It was really tough, and I got a little upset doing it, but it was also the wake-up call I needed to start making changes. And by the end of it, I felt a little bit more confident. Step 1, face the numbers. Creating a budget that works. Next, I created a budget that actually worked for me. Now, I am a massive fan of spreadsheets. Just the maths geek in me just loves it. The science geek in me just loves it. I listed all my income and expenses, looked at where I could cut back, and set realistic spending limits. A big one I did was I sold my car. Now the cost of selling the car itself, that was allowing me to pay off legal fees and various other things at the time. Also, when I looked at selling the car, although there was downsides to not having a car, there was definitely a lot of financial upsides. I will show them to you just now. So, having a car, I was paying £118 in repayments, paying £35 in insurance, £14 in car tax, £40 a month in fuel, and it works out at roughly an MOT and service about £300, so it works out about £25 a month, which is a total of £232 a month. However, I can get a bus ticket that allows me access onto all buses in this area for £74 for 28 days. That's a saving of £158 a month. Yeah, I do miss the convenience of a car, and I do have to forward plan a lot. And there are times I'm running around like a headless chicken, like good old hey, because a bus has been late and I've missed a connection or things like that. But it does help me keep my steps up, and it keeps me fit, and it helps me socialise as well and meet people on the bus and things like that. So there's lots of good things for it. But yeah, it has been an adjustment. I do have to plan a lot more of my journeys, but for £158 a month, that is definitely worth it. Shows like the Dave Ramsey's Baby Steps have been a lifesaver for me.
So I thought I would bring the man who came up with them, Dave Ramsey, back on. Welcome back.
Thank you.
So glad you're here. Okay, so we have been talking about, again, the baby steps and how this is the proven plan to help you not just get in control of your money, not just to get out of debt, but ultimately to build wealth.
And helping me keep on the path. I'll put links to information below for that. Although it's an American-based plan, it does still translate really well into the UK. Pro tip, give every pound or dollar a purpose. Prioritising debt payments. One of the biggest changes I made was prioritising my debt payments. Now I use the debt snowball method rather than the avalanche method. The avalanche method is you start off by paying off the debts with the highest interest rate first, and you go by interest rate down to the lowest. So yes, technically, you save money doing it that way. It is cheaper to do it that way because you're not paying as much interest on your debts. However, I feel, and this comes a lot from the videos I've seen from Rachel Cruz as part of the Dave Ramsey team, is that we're not dealing with a maths problem, we're dealing with an emotional problem when sorting out debt. So I like the snowball method because I love getting to score out, good old strike through on Excel, I get to score out when I've cleared off a debt, and that gives me the confidence to put more effort into the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and so on and so forth. For me, starting with the smaller balances and getting quick wins in at the beginning has really helped keep me motivated. And every time I pay off a balance, it's like a weight has been lifted off my shoulder. Cutting back without sacrificing joy. Cutting back doesn't mean you have to sacrifice everything you love. I have started shopping smarter with shopping lists and going to different supermarkets, comparing prices. I have done things like DIY haircuts, although not always good. And I've learned to find joy in little things. I love to cook. I love to experiment in the kitchen. And nothing gives me more joy than making a good meal that me and the girls love out of random stuff I can get out of my cupboards. It's been very, very helpful. And please remember, if you're really struggling financially and you need food, there are always food banks. They have helped me in the past. I've also deleted all the food delivery apps off my phone because the cost of the markup, the cost of the delivery itself is just crazy. There are 2 takeaway restaurants, if I do ever have to take out, there are 2 takeaway restaurants at the end of my street. They're both very, very good, and the types of food I eat. The girls love them, and it's a good little treat I can do every so often. And because I'm walking down and walking back, I'm at least walking some of the calories off. Not always, but there's things like that you can do. It's cheaper, and all the money's going straight to the people who make the food. These changes have helped me save money without feeling deprived. I do still do things that are really important for my mental health. And I know this will sound very silly and almost vapid, but I like getting my nails done, but I go to a place that isn't expensive. I go every 6 to 8 weeks. So one set of nails will actually last me 2 months. It's a good bit of girl maths in there. Small changes equal big savings. Increasing my income to speed up my debt payoff. I've looked for little side hustles that I can do and extra ways of making some cash. The big thing that I find very useful is selling off things I no longer need.
I'm gonna get started on the closet. I should be done in about 17 years. All right. Pink, post-it, take. Purple, toss. Yellow, store it.
I've used sites like Music Magpie for selling off books. I've used things like Vinted for selling off clothes. Other things you could do is asking for a raise at work. I know that can be quite stressful to do. Getting in a freelance job, a wee extra job. But again, juggling children, I find that those things difficult to do. Every extra pound I've earned has gone into repaying my debt, and I'm getting there slowly but surely. Staying motivated. Let's be real, staying motivated isn't easy, and I'm a big believer that self-will doesn't really exist. To keep myself motivated, I celebrate the small wins, scoring off those things I've paid off. I check with my budget each week to make sure I'm still on track. I keep reminding myself of my why and the financial freedom that I will one day gain. Also, things like creating a vision board, talking with friends, journaling, anything that helps you see the progress. Friends are really good for mirroring things back to you, and you can just see everything move forward. Remember to focus on the goal, not the setbacks. A message for you. If you're struggling with debt, I want you to know it's never too late to take control. I'm going to put some links to some organisations below that are really helpful if you are really struggling with debt. A good one in the UK is Step Change. There's also things like Citizens Advice. This journey is not easy, but every step forward is progress. Start where you are. Use the resources that are available to you. And remember, you got this.
화이팅!
화이팅!
Fighting!
화이팅! 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 화이팅!
If you've been through something similar, I'd love to hear your story. Drop a comment below. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. So, this is technically the last episode in my 4-part series. However, what is a series without a good bonus tip? I'll share my 10-second hack for staying strong when life gets hard. And it's 100% free. Right, Mama? That's it for today's video. I hope sharing my journey inspires you to take control of your finances. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. You are part of an amazing community of strong, resilient women who are navigating this crazy journey together. We are here for each other, so don't forget to reach out, connect, and share your story. Take care of yourself, keep pushing forward, and remember, you are enough.